The best time to head out into the savannah is in the coolness of dawn. Not only is the temperature the most bearable then, but this is the time of day when you're most likely to meet a lion. It's almost absurd how close we come to them during our sunrise excursions. But somehow, knowing we're with Anthony means it's okay. There are few people in the world so comfortable among lions in the wild. Anthony just seems to understand them, and they him. It's hard to believe, but the lions in this area were all but extinct when Anthony first came to Champolet. Only 6 remained. Today, there are more than 60. In Anthony's words, the area was 600% overgrazed, hot as hell, and had no game. Anthony had to talk the local Maasai out of their age-old custom of killing lions to demonstrate bravery, and convince them that conservation was actually more profitable than grazing cattle and hunting. There was potential here, says Anthony, because the community was so poor they were willing to try anything. Today, the game has fully returned to Champolet: zebras, giraffes, wildebeests, and at last count, more than 100 elephants. The local Maasai, meanwhile, have come to see themselves as custodians of the land. It's a model of regeneration that Anthony has already begun to apply to other areas in the region. The lions don't seem particularly mindful of us this morning, so long as we keep a certain distance. They're pretty familiar with Anthony, after all. What they're not familiar with is the DEDON orbit. The orbit, of course, is not a native species to the African savanna. After some initial hesitation, the local lionesses decide to give it a closer look. Inspecting its award-winning design and intricate hand-weaving, they seem to decide it's all right. But then it's time for them to move on, to get their last meal in before the day heats up. As for us, after returning to the lodge to escape the unrelenting sun, we head out into the savannah again in the late afternoon. This time, though, we're not looking for lions. We're looking for locations. In particular, the perfect tree under which to have a picnic. The sundowner picnic is a tradition in Kenya since the great white hunter days of Teddy Roosevelt and, later, Ernest Hemingway. Herds of impalas and wildebeest graze in the distance as we sip South African wine, local Tusker beer, and cocktails of vodka, honey, and fresh lime. As night falls, we light our lanterns, make music, and share stories. At some point, our camera woman, Lena, asks the question that's been creeping into all of our minds: what exactly is keeping the lions in the bushes nearby from picnicking on us? Nothing, Anthony replies. It's time to pack up.